Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, Sis Melody. Good morning. Kamusta na? Kamusta na? Lumindol ba dyan kagabi? Kahapon? Lumindol dyan? Okay pa din. Hello, RM Destination. Good morning. My friend first like. Thank you so much, RM. We had earthquake yesterday. I think around 4 p.m. And in Metro Manila, some of the evening classes were suspended to check for damages. Sis Melody, ano oras? Di ko naramdaman. Nung hapon, in the afternoon. Last night, in the news, they said that some of the schools will not have classes today. Tulad ng PUP. Tapos pinakita dun parang nag-Facebook live si Mayor Isko. Tapos biglang naramdaman niya yung lindol. Di mo narinig sa balita, Melody? Dito naman sa Rodriguez mahina. Hindi nga naramdaman nila papa, pero ako naramdaman ko. Sabi ko sabi ko, "Pa, ma, lumilindol." Hindi umaga, hapon. Sa hapon. Sa hapon siya. Pero dito mahina lang kasi pero naramdaman ko. Tapos tinignan ko yung hanging plant ni mama gumagalaw. Pati yung ceiling fan, gumagalaw siya. Kaya sabi ko, "Papa, lumilindol." Parang wala kasi laging feeling lindol ako, heartbeat ko lakas. Malakas na bang heartbeat? Hindi, ano yan eh. Mike Davids. Nice to see you, Mike Davids. We were talking about last night news. We had an earthquake here. But no damages were reported. But as a university suspended their classes in the evening because just to make sure that there are no damages in the building. Hello at RM Mike, says Melody. Mike, we were talking about last night news. And our first topic is about the earthquake. Where I am, it's just a mild shake. I just felt I was dizzy. But in Metro Manila, they felt it. And a university suspended classes in the evening. And they also canceled the classes today just to make sure that there's no damages. So sis Melody, how's how's the selling of pork there? It's all in the news about the African swine flu, swine fever, and recently uh there are dead pigs in the river. It's all over Marikina River and in other places. Melody, it's okay. We're not affected, I think. Yes, no report in Pampanga. So you just have to make sure about uh, the symptoms. They said you have to check the skin. You have to check the skin of the pork. If it has discoloration, black discoloration or bluish discoloration, and it has to have the seal that it's inspected. But Sis Melody here in Rodriguez, here in Rodriguez, it's not like uh pork is safe because Rodriguez is in the major list. Actually, they said they put up uh some team to check the pork. I mean the pig trade. Still selling pork sinigang lechon paksi when it's delicious. So far, nothing happens to me. Yeah, Pampanga is not on the list. Just towns in Rizal and Bulacan. But you still have to be careful because Pampanga is near Bulacan. So, Sis Melody, do you have any requests? Uh, you have any requests or cravings with food? Anyways, I bought meat at grocery store. Yeah, it's more safe. Sis Melody, may request ka ba? Lulutuin ko sa lulutuin ko for my channel. Ano ba sa palagay mo yung magkakaroon ng maraming views? Ano sa palagay mo? 'Di ba nagluto ka dati ng gumawa ka ng pastimalos? Ano ba recipe ng pastimalos? Pastillas lang ba tas ibabalot mo yung marshmallow? Kagabi, sinabi mo yung Milk Boy. Ano yun? Ano yung marshmallow coated with pastillas? Ano sabi mo Milk Boy? Gatas yun? Parang di ko alam na may brand na gano'n. Parang balak ko pumasyal sa chocolate lovers sa Cubao. Milk Boy powder, Milk Boy powder. Ano yung skim milk yan, Sis Melody? Skim milk ba yung Milk Boy powder? Mixed with condensed. Is that a brand of skim milk? Hindi, iba pa yung salty yung skim milk. Ah, sa mga bake shop, sasabihin ko lang Milk Boy powder. Yun ang sasabihin ko. Akala ko it's a brand of skim milk. Mas masarap. Parang hindi ko pa na-try yung brand na yan. So the same procedure of making pastillas. The same procedure lang. And then with you gagamit ka ba ng rolling pin? Tapos iko-coat mo sa marshmallow? Or just the hands? You will just use the hands in coating the marshmallow. And you will say, "I washed my hands yesterday." Hands will do. And you will say, "Anyway, I washed it yesterday." Bumenta ba ng husto yun, Sis Melody? Yung Pastimalos? Yung isang maliit na box, magkano yung nababenta dati? Blockbuster? Hmm, matagal ba masira yun? How many days will it expire? So probably 3 days, right? But like the pastillas, 3 days. Hindi ko alam kinakain agad eh. So how much are they selling it per box before? And how many pieces in one box? Sis Melody, may nakita akong bake store malapit sa San Mateo. Gusto ko i-check yun kasi ang layo ng chocolate lovers. 35 pesos, Big Malos, 8 pieces. Okay, Sis Melody. Tapos Sis Melody, gusto ko gumawa ng yung cake na nilalagay din sa disposable plastic, yung rectangle na disposable plastic. Ayan, clear. Gusto ko sana gumawa ng maliliit na cakes. Kaso, ang ginawa ko kasi dati, ginamit ko yung gamit sa pang leche flan, yung lianera. Pero parang mas gusto ko yung siya eh, talagang rectangle shape. Parang gusto ko ulit sumideline ng cake sa holiday season. Pero nagdadalawang isip ako kasi gusto, ah, gecko in my ceiling is back. Dito Sis Melody, no geckos. No geckos. I have never seen gecko here. So so I told myself probably gecko is in extinction. I haven't seen a gecko here in our house. I think it's big ka ng boss, parang katabi ka lang. Tapos is Melody, I wanted to cook kalabasa with chicken. Ginataang chicken with kalabasa, sitaw, and malunggay. But mom said no. May sinabi si mama that it's not good to combine chicken daw with kalabasa. That's what Lola said. And then I told mom, I seen a lot of recipes of ginataang manok with kalabasa. So I don't know the reason why it's not good to mix them. Probably some old beliefs. Giniling. Ay, no pork. No pork. Sis Melody. Rodriguez is at the list. Alam mo naman si mama, pag may balitang ganyan, even though they said that it will not harm human when cooked, hindi pa rin bibili ni mama. And you cannot blame her. Because you don't want to buy a sick pig. Even though they said that it's not harmful for human consumption, you will still not like to eat it. And last night I asked mama if she gonna eat ham this holiday season. What if our brother will bring ham? You know, usually companies they give their employees ham during holiday. I have to make chicken tocino later. What do you put? What do you put in the chicken tocino? Is it just brown sugar? You know, when I was in La Union, I saw someone make tocino. She was putting ascorbic acid. She was putting ascorbic acid to marinate the chicken. Sugar and pineapple only. That's yummy. Bawal curing sa akin. Okay. And processed food, right sis? No processed food for pregnant women. Which I am guilty of. When I was pregnant, I was eating hot dog. I was eating hot dog a lot. Meron ako dito si Dio Tocino, pero di ko pwede kainin. So, what else is Melody would you suggest? Suggest for sideline, aside from the pastimalos. You know, I haven't tried using my chocolate mold. I bought some chocolate mold before that I haven't used. Graham cake, different variety. So have you watched Sis Melody, my peach Graham? Is that how you make your float? Have you seen my video when I made the peach peach float? Is that how you make your float? Do you have the same procedure? Yes, but I add gelatin powder. Same ingredients. Same ingredients, but you just add gelatin powder. Same. So probably gelatin powder will make it more softer. I mean softer, more softer. Uh it will make the texture softer, right? Because my texture is like ice cream. You know when you when you eat ice cream, the texture is like that. Para di siya mag-melt pag matagal sa labas. Ah, that's a good tip. That's a good tip, sis. Because since the texture is like ice cream, when it's out of the fridge, it will melt easily. So if it has gelatin powder, it will not melt easily. Thanks for the tip, sis Melody. Thanks for the tip. And also I've seen videos. Sis Melody, I've seen videos that they were using fudgy bar for no bake cake using a fudgy bar. So I'll probably look for mamon. Ah, have you tried it? Have you tried? I was thinking it's going to be super sweet if I'm going to use fudgy bar. Because fudgy bar is so sweet. Lady finger mas masarap pag mamon. Lady finger. Mm, okay, sis, I will try that. And same procedure, right? So how much with the ingredients two all-purpose cream and one canned condensed, how much gelatin powder will you put? But mas okay na Graham. Uh with with two all-purpose flour and one condensed milk, how much gelatin powder? Is it the whole pack? Is it okay to use Mr. Gulaman? 1 teaspoon powder mixed with 2 tablespoon warm water. And when will you put it? Sis Melody. When you're Unita Angelica, morning sis. Hello sis Unita. How are you? Sis Melody, if it's warm water, hindi ba babagsak yung all-purpose uh all-purpose cream? Since it's warm water, hindi ba babagsak yung all-purpose cream? Because sis Melody, 'di ba, refrigerate mo yung all-purpose cream and condense. Eh, And then, pag minix mo yung warm water, hindi ba babagsak? Pag stiff na yung cream, saka lalagay. Hindi kasi cold lahat ng ingredients mo. Inita Angelica, are you Filipina? Are you Filipina, sis? Where are you from, Unita Angelica, if you won't mind me asking? Sis Melody, meet Unita Angelica. Guys, don't forget the thumbs up. Hello, Unita. Sige, sis Melody, I will try that. I will try putting gelatin. W- Uh, can can I use Mr. Gulaman? What brand of gelatin powder you used? No, kasi nagbubuo-buo siya. So what brand is the best to use? Yung naka-box? Yung naka-box. Okay. Tapos is Melody, nakakita ako ng purple yam powder. When I went to Chocolate Lovers, I saw purple yam powder, the ubi powder. But it has no instruction on how to make it. Have you tried using that? The purple yam powder, ubi powder. It costs about 100 plus pesos. But I think I've wasted it because I don't know how to use it. And I was trying to Google how to use it. I cannot find any blog about it. No, but I think you can use it like Milo powder. No, but I think you can use it like Milo powder because I wanted to bake a purple yam cake, so I bought that purple yam powder without any idea of how much will I put on my batter. Panoorin mo yung nagse-shake, gano'n lang parang juice. No, I was trying to put it on my chiffon cake mixture. Gano'n lang parang juice. They were selling it by pack. I melt it first, dissolve it first in water because I just put it right away in the batter mixture. And walang lasa ng ube. So, hindi ko alam kung ilalagay ko ba lahat yun o ilang tablespoon lang. Oh, gano'n. No, don't put it right away. Baka naman lumabnaw yung butter mixture. Sis Melody. Or probably I should mix it in milk. Right? Pwede. So I'm going to try that again. I'm thinking when I will have time going to Chocolate Lovers. Last time pumunta ako sa Chocolate Lovers, Dread. Iba na. Iba na yung ayos ng shop. And not like before, you can choose the boxes. You can go around the shop and choose the box you want. Now Now they put a counter. You will just choose from the designs, and they will get it for you. So what happened is that I wasted one because I have spare cupcake boxes stuck here with no, what do you call that, yung lalagyan ng cupcake sa loob, yung karton. I have so many cupcake boxes stuck, but no cupcake holder. So I went to Chocolate Lovers and buy cupcake holders. I got the no cupcake paper. I think cupcake holder. Cupcake holder. So I had a mistake of buying them. It was too big because they have uh different sizes now of cupcake holder. Even you put six six cupcakes. They have different sizes now. But they have more packaging items now, sis Melody. It's like when you make chocolate flowers, they have a packaging for that. Machi-machi kasi yun nga, sis Melody. Tapos thread, ang dami ng ano, yung packaging. Need mo bilhin sabay. Kaso sis Melody, the reason why I have lots of boxes with no cupcake holders is that, when a customer will ask for more 20 cupcakes, I'm using the cake box, the rectangular cake box, and I will connect the cupcake holders. So what happened is that some of my cupcake boxes didn't have the cupcake holders. And yesterday, sis Melody, I was having inventory of my cake boxes, and I found out that I have rectangular shaped boxes for cakes that I haven't used. Uh, it costs 250 pesos. Haven't been used. 10. 10 rectangular. So I'm thinking I will for Jat's birthday. I'm going to make the Spider-Man cake. Sis Melody, I still have your black food color. I wonder if it has expiration. Na-expire ba ang food color? Na-expire ba ang food ko? Shout out cupcakes for sale at Emily's Sweet Corner. Oo, meron expiration. Meron pala expiration yun. So, I have to buy another set of food color. And if it's black color, it's expensive because the only the only way to buy it is in tube. Sa, di ba naka-tube yun? Yung black. Mahal nga naka-tube. Yes, sis, hindi ko nagamit gano'n yung black. Saka sis Melody, ang dami kong pants with shape. Ang dami kong pants with shape that I haven't used. And Sis Melody, you know what? I have a set for making cake castle. And since you have a chance of having a baby girl, I will give it to you, Sis Melody. You can make a castle cake, princess castle cake. It's a big box. You can set up to make a big castle cake. When your baby turns 1 year old. Wow, for the record, please. No, I'm serious. I'll give it to you for your baby's first year birthday. It was in the balikbayan box. It was inside the balikbayan box. Brian dude. Next month, gender revelation. Are you going to have a baby shower? Then, sis Melody, you video it. Hindi ba ako umulan? Wow. Talagang ayaw umulan ng gifts, ha? Sis Melody, you have to film it when you use the uh, Princess Castle. Do you want to see it? I can get it if you want to see it. Do you want to see the castle set? Do you want to see the castle set? It's just at the cabinet. I just make small box gender revelation press for my hobby. Wow, that's sweet. That's so sweet, sis. Send me the picture. No, I can get it right now. You wait for me. No, okay, I will send you the picture. It's Wilton product, sis Melody. Wilton. And you can use it. Wait, okay, I will get it. I will, if anyone will join the room, just tell them I get the uh cake set. Okay, wait, I'll be back. Hello, sis Mildred. Sis Melody, I'm back. I'm back with the cake set. Wait, I will adjust the table. So here it is. Sis Mildred. Look. Ta-da! See that? Can you see it? It says romantic castle cake set. Yeah. It's how many is it? It's Wilton. Look, Wilton. Is it can you read it? It's Wilton and it's 32-piece set. 32-piece set, it's original. It was bought in Sheila's Party World in the US. Look, it has 32 sets. Have you checked this? How much is this in the store? And it has a manual. It has a manual. Look, it has a manual. Instruction, I think how we will make it. Yeah, there. And I know you're too patient. Not like me. Mas matyaga ka sa akin. Volio TV. Hello, good morning. Yes, but I know you have so much patience, is Mildred. So I think you will be able to make this. Here, look. It has a pattern. It has a pattern. She's beautiful girl. Thank you so much for the UTV. Look, it has a pattern, which I don't understand. Patterns models. It says here, large turret peak, small turret peak. Vietnam. Hello, Vodio TV. Thank you so much, Vodio TV, for dropping by my live stream. I was showing Melody the cake, the castle cake set here, the castle cake set that I will give to her. It's a 32-piece set. Look, sis, what you can do. Look, sis, what you can make. You can make it. You can either design it like this or this one. So probably, sis, and this one is the best, I think. This design is the best. What color will you like? What color will you like, sis Melody? The purple is nice. Look, the purple is nice. And this one is multicolor. Green, blue. And this is probably if it's a boy, you get a blue castle. Purple, wow, purple. So the pieces is like this pieces. It's up to you how you will do it. Look at the pieces. I'll feel it if I can build that cake. Sis Mildred, I know you can because you're matyaga. You're matyaga. But I haven't checked if it's complete. There, see? Probably you will put it here like this. No, it won't fit. It won't fit. Is that an accessory or a mold? These are the stands. This Melody. I think these are stands. See, I'll show you. I'll show you. This. Look. Kita mo, Dread? Ayan, oh. Ito yung lalagay mo dun. Sa baba. Tapos, wait. Tapos to, atas stand. I'm not sure. It doesn't fit. I don't know what is this for. Look. Yan. So, it says 34 pieces. 34 pieces. 34 pieces. 32 pieces, I mean. It has small thing like this. A small. So, good luck to you in making your romantic castle cake set. Ako na bahala ba ako masira? Oo nga, sis. So, this is my gift for your baby's first birthday. I will set aside this one for you. This is for you. This is already my gift, sis Melody. I will not buy any more gift. This is my gift to your first baby. And what? Do you want another gift? And I'm going to show you my another set of. I don't know if you have seen this one, sis Mildred. This one, Wilton. It's also a cake set, but the tools. See, it's heavy. It's heavy. And you know what, sis Mildred? When this one was delivered to me, aside from paying, no, it's not a gift. It's mine. You know, sis Melody, my experience with this. When this one is delivered, when this one is delivered to me, they ask me another fee. You know how much? How much was the fee? Importation fee? 1,200. 1,200, aside from the delivery. 1,200 cash. They said for custom. This one. One, may ganun ba? Because this one is shipped from, they said from Canada. But the one who sent me this is from the US. So, I was billed another, yes, additional charge. They said the custom asked for it. So let me show you what's inside. Let me show you what's inside. It's Wilton. Uh, this packaging is heavy plastic, and you can seal it. You can seal it like that. You can seal it. You can seal it. Uh, so I bet you know the tools. It has this one. Then I think this is for designing. Look, the tools. This one. Look. This is for fondant. Fondant, right? Fondant tools. Look, it looks like dentist tools. Fondant. So again, I haven't used it. I haven't used this one, sis Mildred. I haven't tried making a fondant cake. And this one, it has rings. Do you know what is this for? It has rings like this. Look, it's rubber. So what is this for? Sis Melody. It's rubber. So I have four of this rubber band, and I haven't used it, but it's open because of Jet. He opened it. That's the first level. Then then you lift it up. It has another level, another uh that compartment, and it has this one. So I guess this is a fondant set tools. And look, it's what's this? Pieces of It says 22 gauge 6 pieces. These are strings. These are strings you will use for flowers. Yeah, it's for making flowers. These are the stem. It has green. It's a green color. Oops. Uh, it's green in color. And it's for look, sis, look, brush set for the design. It has three different brush tips. There, look. Yeah, for makeup. And then uh, flower forming cups. Look, uh, look, it's for glitters. Yeah, you know it, sis Melody. This Melody. And these are flower forming cups. Then, look, that's also for making flowers. And then you can lip this. You can lip this one. Look, lip. And it has this one. I'll show you. It has this. Jat kept on opening the plastics like lunchbox. When you Hello JG, I was showing my uh, cake tools design pads. Is this design pads? It has a sponge. It has a sponge and then two pads like this. Design pad. I haven't used this sis Melody. What is this for? Design pads. That is for the fondant. Okay. And this one is the design pad. It's heavy. Silicone. Silicone. And then, okay. And then this one. This one is, it says it's color lily. Color lily former set. Cutter. I don't know. It's plastic. It's plastic. And the instruction is inside. Yeah, I haven't opened this one. And then, what do we have here? What is this? And I haven't opened this also. It's unopened. I think this is a stand, right? And another pad. Board. It's a board. It's board, it's plastic. C right. What did I do? What did you do? JG, sorry I haven't emailed you. I got too busy after my live stream tomorrow. As it's a stand for drying fondant. See, from Melody. And this one is, look, cutter set. The cutter set for this design. Cutter set for this design. And then this one is heavy to sis Mildred. First time I've seen cake measuring tapes. Look, cake measuring tapes. A tape. First time I've seen this one there. And this one I think is like an iron for the finishing. For the finishing. And this one, I don't know what is this one. You tell me, sis Melody, what is this? What is this for? Uh, so that's all. That's all for fondant cake set. It's a stand for drying fondant flour. Mixing bowl? I don't know. Probably I should look at the. That is to mix the drugs. So the uh, JGBK. I showed the sis Melody my gift for her incoming baby. I'm giving her this because Melody is a good baker. This is my gift for her baby. It's a Wilton set, 32 pieces Wilton set. Uh, she can probably make a castle castle cake. Yes. SKK Earth, good morning, my friend. Good morning. Because she's a good baker than me. I admit that she's more better baker than me. Right, sis Mildred? And you know what? Uh, JGBK. She has not been into any cooking class or baking class. But I admit that she's a better cook, a better baker. But who's a better cook? She also. Because she's so particular with the ingredients. Like she will not cook if it's not complete. Not like me. I'll just cook whatever inside the fridge. But sis Melody, it's a no-no for sis Melody. She is so strict with the ingredients. And she has no formal education. And you know what, JG? Probably next time I'll show her creations. I'll show her cake creations next time. She can paint on the icing. She can paint. I remember a friend that work in Dubai. His work here in the Philippines is designing figurines. His work is designing figurines, and by accident, he became a cake designer for the royalties. He used to be just the janitor inside the bake shop, and then he tried decorating cake, and now he became a good cake decorator. I'm just an yeah, because JG Melody also can do acrylic painting. That's why probably uh, she can decorate cake better better than me. So that's one of my sideline. I do sell cakes, but since I don't have much space, there was a time a company was asking me to bake fruit cakes for December giveaways, and the requirement is that I will show my kitchen. So I said no. I didn't accept the offer because I don't have a nice kitchen. I don't have a big uh working table. So I felt sorry for myself because that's a big chance to earn, because they will order 150 fruit cakes. But then I'm sure I will not my kitchen will not pass. So I didn't accept the offer. Yes, Sis Melody. 150 pieces. Company giveaways. Fruit cakes. But they were asking to visit my kitchen. Probably to check the cleanliness and all. And I have a very limited space here at home. So I said, no, I'm sure it will not pass. Fruit cake. Yes, JG. Some companies, when it's Christmas time, they give fruit cakes to customers. And for the employees, it's always ham and groceries. Can you make a real lasagna? I have I have tried cooking lasagna, but JGBK, when you say real lasagna, uh, first first thing that came to my mind is the cheese quality. The cheese. I can only afford the cheddar cheese, but cheese are expensive. They are expensive here in the Philippines. And you know what make lasagna nice? It's the cheese. Like in pizza, JG. Yeah. And those are expensive. Parmesan cheese, just a small those in the bottles. It will cost 350 pesos. And mozzarella too, small size, will cost 300, 400, 600 pesos. That's out of the budget. Cheddar cheese only cost 60 pesos. And I can only cook based on my budget. But if I'm given a chance, like I will start to receive money from YT. I will have then a budget for me for cooking decent dishes. But as of now, I'm just limited to my budget. Because last time I wanted to try cooking uh, chicken that I will use the cooking wine, Chinese cooking wine. I went to the grocery to check how much it is. It cost 300 Chinese cooking wine for I think that's less than one. I think it's half liter, and they don't sell it in small bottles, just a half liter. So I said no. I will just try to cook that someday. Yes, I pay 520 peso for block of parmesan. See, JG is expensive here. How much is it in the US? When I had a chance at for example duty free, because I cannot shop here at SNR, because SNR in Manila, it needs you need to pay to be a member. It's membership. SNR Manila, you need to be a member. So if I have a chance for duty free, first thing I will look for is the barbecue sauce. What's the best barbecue sauce? I will look for barbecue sauce and other spices. And I look also for sesame oil. It's expensive. Small bottle is 70 pesos. But when I started receiving budget from YT, I will sure I will sure cook uh better dishes. Now I'm limited. 10, 10, 50, 400. Oh, so it's about the same. And JG, they said the one of the best coffee in Zelda Kitties. These kitties, some of them are gone already. Some of them are gone already. One was able to escape and was run over. It's too sad. And one time we had a Persian cat, JG. It's my sis Melody that has to be blamed, because the Persian cat got thirsty, and my sister Melody was not able to give some drink. He died the other day. We didn't know that that the Persian cat is that sensitive. Binbong TV, hello. Good morning. How are you? Hi, JJ and Lolo. Bin Bong. Bin Bong is from Vietnam. So, JJ, I was asking, uh, what's what's what you can suggest? You can suggest uh for my channel. You know what I can't do is what other vloggers do, JG, like, talk in front of camera holding there while walking. Yeah, suggestions. It's like an open forum. No topic, anything goes. And I have some subscribers suggesting that I in Facebook they sending me message to vlog like real vloggers. You know, I tried that, JG, but when I edit the video, my you can hardly hear my voice. That's why I'm wearing a headset because I really speak soft. In person, you will say, "What again? What? Come again?" Ever think of do live while walking like Chris in Cebu does? Yes, I was watching his live stream, and my problem is my soft voice. JJBK, I was told before that my voice is like, uh, it sounds like a mouse fart. I really have soft voice, but they said it has a advantage. Advantage is I can never be a good nagger. That's the advantage only of my soft voice. I can never be a good nagger. Every time I do a live stream like this, I will have sore throat. No, no, your voice sounds like chalk on a chalkboard. That's why I'm wearing a headset. Try mukbang live. Try mukbang. I will make my son do that mukbang. I will try that with Jat, and he is here on my side. You know, I only found out about mukbang when I started making videos. When I started my channel, I was unaware of that. But I'm surprised. Mukbang channels, they earn lots of views, like millions, hundreds, hundred thousands. Sis Melody, did you record yourself eating the crabs? So that's one of my problem. I think I should have a mic, but no. But again, I will. Those are in my wish list, and also JG, I was bashed about how about how my camera shakes during walking because I don't have a, what do you call that, gimbal stabilizer. I don't have that accessory. And no matter how I hold the camera, it still shakes. I I I I I don't have control. I need a stabilizer or something for that. So I had those. Uh, don't worry so much. Just do. Yeah, JJ, because I had bad comments. He said, the way you hold your camera is irritating, and they're using the F word, the F off. I will not say the word. So I'm irritated with the way you hold your camera. F off, the F word. Good thing I blocked that word. I filtered that word. So I am the only one who can see it. And then there are also said that my voice is irritating, something like that. I try not to be affected, but you know, uh sometimes it affects me. Sometimes it affects me. People who don't hate. And another one, JG, if they hate someone, if if they hate someone and they see me chatting or they see me joining the live stream, they will also hate me. I was told that they will stop supporting my channel because I'm in this group or I'm in this group. But I replied once that I'm just trying to have a good channel, and all is my friends. All are my friends. I'm not into groupings. People hate my guts and I just don't care. Let them go. Yeah, because I used to I used to try to please everyone, but that's impossible, right? So that's impossible. So I have no control. So I just let it go. Please yourself only. Yeah, yeah. When I was new, I'm too affected. But someone told me that you should not worry. You should not worry about people when because I think I was avoided by some reason that I joined people's live stream, and they see me joining. It's okay to be bash. It means they follow and watch your channel. Right, this melody. Because I started to have thumbs down. Thumbs down, and thumbs down when you haven't started your live stream. Exactly. More bash, more points you can get. Come on, let's get it on. You see, JG, sis Melody has stronger personality. When we were When we were younger, I was the one who's who have so much patience, but sis Melody, but my sis Melody, she's the one who protects me. She's like, I remember one guy told my sis that she's like a small but terrible woman, small but terrible woman. And you know what? She's smaller. She's smaller than me. Some Filipina too sensitive. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Girl, go bashers. You notice that also, JG, that some Filipino are sensitive. Yeah, you read that, except me. My sister finished. Is that? Are you Did you finish clinical psychology or the other one? There are two types of psychology courses, right? His Mildred. People have no life aims. People I don't like. I don't visit. JG, have you heard about the earthquake? We had the earthquake yesterday afternoon. Yesterday afternoon we had earthquake. It was felt in Metro Manila and here where I am. But here where I am, but but here where I am, we didn't feel it much. Just slight shake. Yeah, it was not a big deal, but they suspended classes. Ah, you heard that. You heard that. He's awake now. You know my problem with that. Uh, when he see me using my laptop, he will want to go to camera. Show here. Hello to Tita Mildred. MC never sent me. Yeah, I haven't sent. I haven't sent the email. I will do it today. I remember it when you enter the chat, the live chat. I will do it today. Because after my live chat yesterday, I became busy. Hello, Scott Bears. I'm preparing for I'm preparing for holiday season, JG. I did inventory. I have packaging materials for cakes, cupcakes, because I'm selling I'm selling cakes during holiday season. So yesterday after our chat, I did an inventory of my cake boxes. She doesn't like you, JJ. That's why she didn't email you. I did an inventory of the packaging materials. So when I go to Manila to buy my baking materials, I will not forget because I will spend on gas. It's heavy traffic in Manila. but it's the best place to buy packaging materials because they are cheap if you will buy in big I mean in bulk. So I need to make sure that my list is complete before I go there. How are you, Scott? Scott, are you at work? Like my mom, spend 20 on gas to save two. They said, Scott, that gas here is more expensive than the US. How much is gas in the US? Here it's more than $1 per liter gas. If I will go to Manila, I will spend $10 back and forth. That's like 4 hours driving. 4 hours driving. $10. About 80 cents per liter. What's cheaper there? I think the last time I fueled up is it's 57 pesos. 57 or 58 pesos per liter. And I expect heavy traffic. That's the reason why I will buy in advance. Because if you will buy it November, sometimes we find it hard to buy condensed milk. November, December, they run out of supplies. I miss Kuwait. It was about 15 cents per liter. Graham, good morning, Emily. Last year, my experience is that they ran out of condensed milk in supermarket. So I went to a bigger grocery store. So now I lesson learned. I will buy my supplies as early as this month or October. Yes, the Burmans all are baking. The most saleable cake for me, for my experience, it's the yema cake. It's custard cake. Custard cake is the most saleable, not chocolate cake. Custard cake and leche flan, bestseller. And I only sell here around my place and the next town because I'm working alone. I don't have assistant. I'm working alone. So I'll be busy. I'll be busy during December. Careful, the cats are staring at you. Scott, most of most of the cats are gone. That's their remembrance, the pictures. And it was taken by my sister. Leche plan is super sweet. Leche planner is super sweet. Yes, but it's a blockbuster during holiday. Fanatic Ishel. Hi there, Hata. Tama ba 'tong napunta ako nakaka-nosebleed? Fanatic Ishel. I don't know if Scott Bears understand na Tagalog, Filipino. Ako din na si Shell. Nano-nosebleed na ako. You know, my English is limited also. But I'm not afraid to ask if I don't understand the English word. Same for me, wala Tagalog. Uh, where are you at? Grammy? Where are you at? You know, especially with some sayings, Scott Bears. There, you know, some people they will they will talk to you and say some phrases they use in US. I'm not scared of asking what is it. Hello, panatic di ka nag-iisa. Because I can only say, I mean, speak and understand basic English. And some of the phrases I've only heard in when I started using the internet. I'm in Australia systems. Phrases like old as dirt. I said, what is that? How old is dirt? Oh wait, my son, wait. I'll be back. I'll be back. So what do you do, sis Melody, if you cannot understand the English word? Melody is a kitty too. Yes, she's the one who really loves kit- kittens. She had a Persian cat, but Google is my best friend. My sis Melody used to have a Persian cat, and it died. Ooh, this melody. This melody was uh very sad when her Persian cat died. Persian, they talk a lot. Sis Melody, tell them how it died. It's her fault. She was guilty. She told me she was not able to give water, and that's it. Persian cats are sensitive. Are they sensitive? Crouching kitty, jumping tiger. You know, JG, I have a video of a cat doing massage on my belly, but I'm not gonna upload that belly massage. but I don't want to show my belly. Have you tried that massage? Cat massage. But the cats, they have vaccine. So it's safe to cuddle them. I already moved on with my kitty. It's not my fault. The aircon is too high that time. It wasn't me. Grammy, hello Melody. And be careful of Mr. Google. Sometimes he lies. JJ likes when he gets his belly rubbed. Even first. Wait. Yes, Kat, I have a video of that. Belly massage by a cat. But I don't want to show my belly. Yes, sis Melody. Be careful of Mr. Google. Sometimes he lies. Yeah, Grammy, Graham, Graham. I have lots of comments from people people with different languages. They will translate it into Filipino. It sounded funny. You can tell that they use the Google Translator. Sometimes it didn't sound nice. I think it works sometimes. I could chat in French just for sometimes. But be careful, sis Melody. Some use the Google Translator, and it's not a good translation. Like when they say the "Hello, babe," "Hello, baby," "How are you?" and Google will translate like into "Kamusta ka sanggol?" because baby in Filipino is sanggol. So when translated, it will say, "How are you, sanggol?" Have to go to meeting now. Be back later if I are still on. Okay, scammers, enjoy the meeting. Don't fall asleep. Yes, I will. Thanks. What I did is search in three languages to make it sure. Sis Melody, if you know how to speak French and Italian, uh, when you're trying to apply for cooking job in restaurant, they will for sure hire you. That's what they said. JG, when BJ runs my belly. Scott, at least you said something nice. Not always the pants flying. JG, what amazes me with Scott? He always type haha when he's in live chat like this. But when he's with his live chat, I never heard him laugh. I was trying to type jokes so I can I can hear his laughs. No success. I haven't heard him laugh. Scott is fraud. So now when he types haha, I'm thinking, is he really laughing? Sis Melody, when she laughs, JG, she doesn't have sound. She doesn't have sound. She will just shake her shoulders like this. She will shake. No sound. I never laugh. I have you. MK shooting star for that. Uh, Sis Melody looks funny when when she is laughing. Because absolutely no sound. Okay, have to run later. Okay, Scott, Bears, enjoy the meeting. Don't fall asleep. She only shakes her shoulder like the no sound. Maybe the sun comes out somewhere. And probably you will notice another thing for Filipinos when they laugh. They used to cover their mouth like this. They will cover their mouth. Most Filipinas. Every Filipino and Filipino will get nosebleed, but the reality is they are gifted to have more than one language. Most of us English speaker only have one language. You guys should feel proud that you have Tagalog English and your local dialect. Very well said. Graham, the kids are good in English. Like where I am, you can hear the kids. They speak fluent English. And some of the moms here, they they put their kids to language tutorial, English tutorial. They put their kids there, like you know, to learn the British accent. There's tutorial of that to acquire the British accent. Because when Jat was grade 2, grade 1, he had a classmate, raised and born here in the Philippines, but the kid is very good in the British accent, English British accent. Hello, Intal mabuhay. Exactly, Gabby. So they said if you want to learn how to speak Filipino, you talk to the kids. They are better tutor. You go to the province and then talk to the kids. They are the best language tutors, they said. And and I've watched I've watched so many foreigners that tried to sing in Filipino. Filipinos are literally friendly. I have a terrible song stuck in my head, Ems. I am thinking to make small hole in my head to get it out. I have seen lots of foreigners trying to sing sing in Filipino. And you know what, JG? It will earn lots of views. Oh wait, what? Oops. Wait, wait. my god. Sorry about that. I know that's the thing with kids with autism, is that they do that once in a while without, I don't know, without a reason. Uh, just a way of getting their mom's attention. I know that's why my room is so minimal. So I put him before in a occupational therapy. He has less tantrums now that he's turning 11. But before, have you seen videos of that, of kids with autism? Like they will, uh, if you bring them to malls and grocery stores, they will uh, they will throw tantrums and they are just on the floor crying, and you wouldn't know what's the reason. But I passed that period. I passed that period already. Now look, he turned quiet because I whispered to him, "Mama is live streaming." So less, the older they get with proper therapy and schooling, they are more manageable. So I really try my best to put him to school where he can interact with other kids and other people, and for a new surrounding, because it would be difficult if he is just staying here at home. So now he can play basketball, he can play with other kids. uh, he can understand uh, basic instruction, like you have to keep quiet, mom is live streaming, like that. So so see, less tantrums, uh, easy managing now. So the trips I'm doing, like going to Manila with him, it changed a lot. It changed a lot. I can bring him to grocery store now, and he will not throw tantrums. And what's good about my son is that he will not uh, point on food, like he wants chocolate. He will throw tantrums to get it. No, I will just say that's bad for you. It's all in whisper. That's bad for you. Don't. You should have a calming voice. So because if you have a loud voice, to him, the message to him is that you're angry. Even you're not angry, if you will say it on a loud voice, uh, the message is that you're angry. So I try to whisper only. For example, he will point on a biscuit and it's not on my budget. I say, Mommy has no money. We buy that next time. And he will not insist. He will not insist. Actually, I think he better understand my situation than other normal kids that will push things to buy. So I can bring him to the grocery now. I try not to be afraid to bring him to places. So the channel is like, uh because I'm more now of thinking how to I where to go during weekends than than before, that I don't have a channel. Now I'm thinking, I'm free on Saturday. where should we go? Something like that. Look, he's quiet now. Hmm. So I remember what the therapy, what the therapist. No, she's not. Uh, I I think she's a graduate of the psychologies. You know, I think she gave me the best. I, you know, the best advice that was given to me was that when this therapist told me that there's no cure for autism. I mean, there is no cure when it comes to medicines. But the best thing to do is to give your son more than 100% understanding, love. Because when you love a person, you will understand, you will understand him or her. So the cure to autism is pure love. That's what she told me, and that's the best. I think that's the best uh, advice that was told to me. How old is your son? He's turning 11 next month. Hello, Bent Axel. How are you? Bundok tour guide. So that's the best advice I received. Because you know what? When I first found out about it, when my son is turning 3 years old, my parents they are still in denial because my son 2 years old is not talking. He isn't talking. He will just call me mama. And then because I can hear kids 1 year old and they started talking, and they can at two they can uh tell a story, and my son is no words but only mommy. He calls me Mimi, something like that. So I did research. I googled the symptoms, uh, the signs, your child has a problem, and if you can teach him to enjoy the sweetness of fruits, then he will eat healthy grapes or strawberries, for example. Yes, he eats that. I don't give him candies because you know what, game. It's hard if he will have a tooth decay. It's going to be hard because uh they will make him sleep for the procedure of pulling the tooth, the decayed tooth. So when he started to have when he started to have permanent teeth, I'm so careful because they said I have to limit the times he will have the shots to make him sleep because it's not good for them. That's what I thought. So I'm so very careful of giving my son sweets because I want him to have healthy teeth, healthy teeth. But I do give him chocolate sometime, but not often. So when I took him for a assessment, you know, Graham, the assessment fee also very expensive. It's 65 US dollar, or what's that? Was 3,000 plus for the assessment. And there are only few developmental psychologists in Metro Manila, not many. So it's like I went to a developmental psychologist a month of June. My schedule is October. So it's like, I think it's less than 10 developmental psychologists in Metro Manila. There are only few. Only few developmental psychologists. So you have to fall in line for months to have a. I needed to. I needed a couple of months waiting for my son to be assessed. So he had his assessment at Makati Medical Center, and I was too lucky because uh, my boss in Eastern Shipping Lines. She is one of the owner of the Eastern Shipping Lines. She sponsored. She sponsored my son's um, medical needs in because Makati Medical Center is high end. It's a high end hospital in Manila, one of the high end hospital in Manila, and she told me that she will sponsor my son's uh, medical checkup. And that time, when my son is only 2 years old, going to 3 years old, it was 3,000 pesos for an assessment. And then after the assessment, he was diagnosed to have autism. And then I was referred to a neurologist. That time, neurologist cost about 1,500. Again, It was sponsored by my boss, and uh, it's actually my father's boss because my father uh, worked as a family company and family driver to one of the owner of Eastern Shipping Lines, and that's how I got my college scholarship too. I was sponsored by the company where my father worked. So the owner of one of the owners of Eastern Shipping Lines sponsored my college education. And then later on, after graduating, I worked with the company at the fishing department, Eastern Shipping, Ship Fishing Company, one of the uh, sister company of Eastern Shipping Lines. I worked there for several years. And then, you know, uh, she is a very kind lady. You know, when she sponsored my son's medical checkup from the developmental psychologist to the neurologist, you know what she told me? There's only one thing I want. I w- I will ask a favor from you. You know what she said? She told me to keep her in my prayers because she had breast cancer, and she goes to New York for checkups yearly. And when she is in New York, I sent her a card if she's there. Usually month of December and January, she goes to New York for checkup. So she also sponsored the first year of my son's occupational therapy. So I'm really very lucky. So I always say my son is a is sure a blessing to me because I'm able to meet a lot of nice people through him. Disciple first. Through my son, I'm meeting a lot of uh, people with good heart. First time ko po sa LS niyo. Hello, Jenny Juice Rhea Lubit. Thank you for coming. Speaking of lucky, I'm here now. Hells bells, good morning. Good evening to you. Yes, Hells bells. I've known him for 7 years, and I'm lucky to have him also because he knows what. I'm meeting a lot of people with good heart, and Hells bells probably a bully. He's a bully, but has a good heart. He has a good heart. Yeah, with my channel, I receive a lot of help. I'm gonna cry now. That's why I'm. They said I'm rich. I'm rich with friends. I'm rich with nice people, and I owe my son for that. I'm gonna cry. I owe my son for that. I don't feel any uh pity, or you know I don't feel so sorry that I have to deal with a kid like my son, because even though I'm not rich with with money, I'm rich with having people that you know that are nice. Yeah, because sometimes when it's school time, there are some people who will give me school supplies, and I even experienced there's a friend in Facebook that has a son. He has a son that's a couple of years a couple of years older than my son. He messaged me if it's okay to send the old clothings of his son, like old children's books. He asked my permission first. Is it okay? And I'm so happy because the clothing is branded, because it will came from the US. And he sent me a jumbo box of I think that was Forex. He sent me a jumbo box that contains his kids old clothing, from shorts to jeans, and then there's also a couple of shoes, and what else, children's books and toys. And then that time he was they bought a new kitchen aid. So so he sent also his old kitchen aid mixer. That's why I have the kitchen aid mixer. I use it uh in making the peach graham cake. It was just given to me, together with the old clothings, and uh, children's book. So I'm really very lucky with friends. And then my GoPro cameras. Uh, One friend from Alabama and one from Hells Bells. The GoPro Silver. Jenny Juice Rhea Lubit, where are you from, sis? I live here in Rizal, sis Jenny. But I was born and raised in Quezon City, in Tandang Sora. But we were just renting there. And land is cheaper here in Rizal. So we settled down here as is Jenny Juice Rhea Lubit. You are strong but don't know it. uh, JG, I tried to be strong. And as I've said, I have some people who are there for me. Like I'm so very blessed with parents. You know, when I have to work and no one will take care of my son, my mom. My mom was the one who was taking care of my son. Because before I was working in Bataan, and it's 4 hours travel from where I live. So I I was only visiting my son every weekend. Saturday, Sunday, I will travel far because I know my boss told me when he's a baby that I need to check him once a week. Oh, I'm also in QC, but now I'm here in Bulacan. I have a sister in Abukay, Bataan, sis. Yeah. Uh, I work in Limay. Jenny just Realubit. I worked in Limay. It's a trading company that time. Uh, they were in charge of they were in charge of the power plant. I can hear your cats. Location ako sa bundoks. They were in charge of the power plant. They were selling parts. They were selling metals. That's the company was dealing with that time. Um, my job there is a payroll master. I do make the payrolls for 250 employees. I also work in King's Garden Children's Home as kindergarten teacher, but that was long time ago. Uh, King's Garden Children's. In Abukay, Sis Jenny, in Abukay. I'm not so familiar with the schools there. Yes, sis. So it was my first time being a payroll master for 250 employees, and it was hard. It was hard. And also, uh, I was an office assistant. So it's like all around. But my main job is to prepare the master payroll. Yes, it's no Orion. I just resigned there because my mom complained that he cannot take care of my son anymore because of her age. So I resigned. Just the mention of work stresses me out. Yeah. When I put in Bataan, they did not use the ATM, because when I was working in Nissan Gallery, Hells Bells, they put they put the money at in ATM. The employees will just withdraw from the ATM. But in Bataan, I need to put the salary in the individual envelopes. So I imagine it's 250. I will go to the bank to change to change money. I should have all currencies. So I will put that inside the pay envelope. So when it's payday, I will work until 9 p.m. I will work until 9 p.m. Sounds confusing to me. I I used to work until 9 p.m. just putting the salary inside the. I don't know what that means. Because in some company, they don't give pay envelopes during payday. They will deposit the money to the bank, or if they have a transfer money to ATM. And when it's payday, the employees will just withdraw from their ATM cards. They will be given ATM cards. Uh, they will give each employee a application form for ATM card, and each employee will go to the bank will go to the bank to have their PIN numbers. And then so every payday, they will just withdraw their money with their ATM cards. Salary. But in Bataan, it's manual counting. I will withdraw money from the bank, and then I will put the salary inside a pay envelope. It's a brown envelope. It has the uh what do you call that? The total. For example, uh their their salary, then if it has overtime and the deduction. So uh I will write that on the uh, pay envelope, the breakdown, and then put the money inside the pay envelope. That's how it is when I was working in Bataan. Maybe two sticks of celery. Maybe two sticks of celery each. So in Metro Manila, it's through some, some, it's through ATM cards, ATM card. They will withdraw their salary using their ATM cards. Saves time for uh giving salary to people. Because when it's payday, they will fall in line. They will fall in line getting their salary. They will fall in line. Well, they fall in line also with ATM, but saves time for the accounting department. So after uh after resigning from the trading company, I went to culinary school. and studied commercial cooking. I have saved some money working in that trading company because I was paid well. So I was thinking of a job where I can stay home and at the same time earn. So I'm 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 a I'm a bad cook. I'm a bad cook and clueless of baking and all. So I decided to take up commercial cooking. Only for that's for 6 months. 6 months only. But I was give the school gave a scholarship for another 6 months. But I will need to do community service uh, inside the university. So parts of community service is that I work university canteen, but not full time. It's just like 1 week, 1 week working in the university canteen, and then one community service is that I I was teaching kids to uh, teaching kids to do vegetable and fruit carving. Uh, I think they were grade four students. So in exchange of that, I have another 6 months scholarship with commercial cooking. Hello, the Carino family. If what's that? Ben Axel, if work extra 2 hours more to have sticks. Hello, Kevin Nash. Good evening, chef. Hello, Mercury Tree. Good evening. Recipe sa balut. So, during my commercial cooking course, I did my on the job training in a big dining hall, and I've learned a lot in that dining hall because the training is the training is scheduled to all departments. Like for example, Monday I will be at the hot kitchen. Tuesday they put me at the cold kitchen, and then Wednesday they will put me at the bakery department. So it's like rotation, and then they have breakfast buffet. I also have a schedule of serving there. So it's really a great training, and our executive chef there is used to be the American Embassy's executive chef. So I grabbed the opportunity to ask some questions to him. Welcome sa Dr. Guide Center. And I remember I asked him what do Americans love most with the dessert, and he told me that uh, the most frequent dessert they ask is the Waldorf salad. Waldorf salad is uh, fresh fruits like apple, like grapes, and then it has greens, with I don't know with what's that? Not dessert, apple pie, not dessert. The Waldorf salad. It's not a cream. It's not cream you put in it. It's yogurt. Yeah, they're yogurt. Fresh fruits with greens, and then yogurt. Blueberry cheesecake is one of my favorite. Mercury tree when I had the because when I was in the culinary school, we have this final exam. Our final exam is to cook and prepare a complete course. That was our final exam, and then we will also serve it because we also studied how to be a waiter, how to be a waiter. So the task is to it's a 1 day affair. Uh, we will prepare complete course, and my dessert is blueberry cheesecake. That was my dessert. My main course is salmon. Ligaya Abaredes, good morning, Sis Emily, and hello to all. My main course is salmon, and side dish is seafood mashed potato. So salmon for my main dish. Side dish was um, seafood mashed potato, and then my dessert is blueberry cheesecake. And my soup was potato leek soup. Potato leek soup is that's my complete. And also my appetizer is shrimp campi. Shrimp campi. My appetizer. Sounds good, hey Emily. My friends at work always ask me to make them some kind of cheesecake for their birthdays. Wow, nice. It's expensive here, Kevin Nash. Just a slice, just a small slice of cheesecake costs 150 pesos because of the ingredients. Cream cheese is expensive. I like the smoked salmon on the grill with applewood or hickory chips. You still, Scott Burst, you missed the drama. You missed my drama. I was talking about my son. I wa- my tears is I got all teary here. I need to wipe my eyeglasses. What drama? My life drama. Yes, $20 to make a good cake. So, uh, I I was not. They gave awards for that final exam, and I didn't do the best. I was not I was not the best, but I was in the top five, but I was not the best. I think my weak side is being a waitress because it was graded too. The way I hold the tray, and the way I serve the food. So we arrange the food, all we arrange the table also. It's it's part of the final exam, the table arrangement. That's part of the final exam. We started very early, like 8 a.m. Up to 4 p.m. because the first thing I did is the dessert, the blueberry cheesecake, because I need to refrigerate it. The school dock your grade when you ask for a tip before you serve the customers. No, my customers that time is my father and my brother, because I will cook I will cook complete course for two. So I asked my brother to to have under time because he's working. Uh, he took an under time, and my father. My first job was working in restaurant. Started dishwashing, then prepare cook. When I was Mercury 3, when I was training, I also did dishwashing. And after that, when I went home, I rub Chinese ointment. I got sore body because the plates were heavy. When you're in a really big nice dining hall, the plates were heavy, and the spoons were heavy. I make a bad waiter. I just tell them, you get what I bring and you don't complain. Heaviness. They have a small culinary school by my parents' home in a small town up in Michigan. It's hard to get a seat without reservation a week in advance. They are really good. With ask my recipe, sergeant chop one big fat rat with onion. Eek! Bundok, bent axle. So, uh, it's hard to be a dishwasher because I've experienced that. And, uh, it's manual. There is two sink. One is cold, and the other one is hot. Cold water and then hot water, and I had to pull all the plates from the hot water. It's not really very hot. I mean, you can stand the heat. I almost bought a restaurant several years ago. I'm glad I didn't get divorced a few days, few years later. So, another hard job is at the hot kitchen, because when it's a really big restaurant, or the university canteen, you, I remember I cook about 10 kilos, 10 kilos of chicken. Uh, it's pineapple chicken, because they in my training, they will give you the recipe and how you will do it. Uh, because they don't want you mess up with the ingredients. So I was assigned cooking chicken, pineapple chicken. It was 10 kilos, and I needed to I needed to mix it fast so it will not stick to the pan. When I got home, also I rubbed Chinese ointment, body sore. So that's why probably most working in restaurant, they have a nice salary. They are being paid well because it's hard work. It's really very hard to work inside the restaurants. And I was always standing, even when even having our lunch or our meal, our snack, we were just standing because there's no chair inside the kitchen. You are not allowed to sit down. You are not allowed to sit down. I get only seated at the chef's locker room. That's only the time when they give 15 minutes break. I will go to the locker room, and then I will run to the locker room, and that's the time I can only have my seat. It's very hard to work in restaurant to cook things in advance and store them for later in the day and cook enough for everyone but not waste food. It's hot, no air in kitchens here, only exhaust fans. Yes, you're right, Kevin Nash. But at the dining hall I worked at, next to the hot kitchen is the cold kitchen, and cold kitchen it's air conditioned. It's where I learned how to prepare salads and sandwiches. Maybe next time I will make a video of how I make the clubhouse sandwich. Masarap kang same like mint. I love to cook. My wife and I turn on music and enjoy the bonding time. That's nice, Mercury. Kevin Nash, oh nice. But you know what? What I'm not good at. I'm not good at uh grilling steak. Kevin Nash, I think I failed that. So I really have a nice respect for people who can make good steak. Like they know uh they know how to make nice grill grill mark on the steak. Because alive yan sa Bundok Cooking Show. Uh they said a good steak has a good grill marks. We have a pantry section for salads and cold foods. But normally that all is done early in the day. It put in refrigerator for later. And then uh I'm not expert in, uh how to turn the steak raw or I mean rare steak, and I only know well done. They said good steak when it's like cook a real good steak is it looks so cooked outside, but when you slice it, it will be pinkish. That's what they said. That's the good steak they said. So that's my weakest point in cooking. I leave the grilling of steak to someone else. Oh, it's hard to get right until you do it in a million times. Best is rare steak, yummy. Yes, cut. And I'm not good in that. I'm not good in that. So, Kevin Nash, do you have a timer to achieve a nice steak? Or you can know that it's good enough just by looking at it. So you use an internal thermometer to help check temperatures. Scott, need very hot fire and 2 minutes. 2 minutes per side. Temperature probably. But how about some people said it's not good to eat it raw. You know, some bacterias. Is that true? temperature probably. Temperature probe. So that's my weakest. I don't cook nice steak. Touch your fingers to your thumb. Little finger is your index with the other. Medium and medium rare. Nice. Nice tip. So I leave the grilling of steak to someone else because that's my weakest point in cooking. So aside from cooking at the culinary school, we also have examination, print, written exam. Touch the muscle next to your thumb. So I was 40 years old when I went to culinary school, and some of my classmates, they are young. I mean, a lot of my classmates are 18 years old to 20 to early 20s. And you know what? I said that my memory was still good because when it's written exam, I often get the highest score. So I said my memory is still good. Uh, so I have to go now. There are visitors coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I have unexpected visitors. I need to go now. Mercury 3, Scott Pearce, Kevin Nash, thank you. Bent Axel, Hell Spells, thank you so much. Have to end now. Okay, see you all later, guys. Yes, thank you so much.